Welcome back to the Jungle Crew, Lakiakris the Terminator here, and today, to celebrate the Monster Hunter 20th anniversary, I'd like to make a video on my personal top 10. I didn't believe it at first when it was first revealed, but when Espinas was revealed to appear in Sunbreak, I knew I was going to enjoy the fight, and I did. From Frontier to the main series, Espinas was a monster who definitely intrigued me. It would have been higher if it wasn't for it being a more recent addition to the main series, but it's still in my personal top 10. Valstrax was a design I really liked because of the jet engine wings and falcon-like aesthetic. When I did finally get to the fight, I liked how it kept me on my toes. Though only number 9 on the list, Valstrax is still a good design and good fight. My favorite of the dangerous first-class monsters are black dragons. Elatrion's lore, fight, and design are a good challenge, good design, and a good way to write a creature with a high fear factor. So much that most records of its existence were destroyed because it was just that feared. When it was first revealed at the Iceborne trailers, I knew I was not only going to like Namiel's design of a deep-sea-like amphibious dragon, but also the fight and abilities it has. My favorite of the Fated Four, Stalos is a cool way of making a pterosaur-like wyvern with insect features and electrical powers, as well as keep you on your toes with how fast and twitchy this thing is in a fight. The Metal Wraths are both here because not only are they male-female counterparts, their fights are equally as intense and as challenging and as fun as the other. Compared to the earlier games where they are a bit more like Elder Dragon leveled versions of the standard Wraths, until Gen 5 gave them new abilities that made their fights more exciting and intense. The saber-toothed ice wyvern Barioth is one of the most interesting of the flying wyverns in terms of design and ecology, as well as the challenge of being able to make use of your maneuverability to keep up with it in the fight. I hope you come back eventually, San Barioth. The Dinosaurian Master of Explosions. Brachydios, when I first saw it during 3 Ultimates days, was a genius way of creating a dinosaur with explosives. A symbiotic relationship with a slime mold that acts like sticky bombs and sticky landmines, as well as the monster's natural speed, agility, and brute strength. My favorite of the Elder Dragons. Camillos's quirky and mystery-like ecology has always interested me. A chameleon-like dragon that can breathe smoke, toxic gas, and spit venom. Now that's one that will definitely keep you on your toes. Considering my alias on the internet making this pick very obvious, Lakiakris has been my favorite monster in the franchise ever since Try, and has yet to be overthrown by any of the other monsters in the franchise, if that'll ever happen. And I'm still very surprised it even made it number 3 on the Monster Hunter polls.